Utah follows the Federal Consumer Credit Protection Act formula for wage garnishment. Utah applies Utah's minimum wage, which is set at the federal rate, in the calculation. Here is the complete creditor guide to Utah wage garnishment. The Utah garnishment limit, the lesser of 25% of disposable earnings per pay period, or the amount by which disposable earnings exceed 30 times the federal minimum wage. Utah does not impose a state cap more restrictive than the federal formula. Disposable earnings in Utah. Gross wages minus legally required deductions. Federal and Utah state income taxes, Social Security, Medicare. Voluntary deductions are excluded. Utah garnishment procedure. After obtaining a judgment, the creditor applies for a writ of execution and has it served on the employer through the appropriate process. The employer must answer and begin withholding within the required period. Utah provides for continuing garnishments that attach to successive wages. Utah's support exemption. Utah provides that a debtor can claim an exemption for earnings that are necessary for the support of themselves and their family. The court can reduce or eliminate the garnishment based on demonstrated need. This exemption must be actively claimed. Utah does not recognize tenancy by the entirety. Jointly held property does not receive the tenancy by the entirety protection from individual creditors. This makes Utah's enforcement environment somewhat more accessible than states with strong entirety protections. Utah's growing technology sector. Utah's Silicon Slopes Technology Corridor concentrates high-income earners in the Salt Lake area. For creditors with judgments against Utah technology workers, wage garnishment may be particularly productive given the concentration of high-income employment. Exempt income, Social Security, unemployment, workers' compensation, disability benefits, and retirement income from qualified plans are generally exempt from garnishment in Utah. People Locator Skip Tracing provides Utah employer identification for wage garnishment within 24 hours or less. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.